This video is yoga for the butt. Hi, my name is Jessie, and today we are going to do a yoga sequence that targets the gluteus maximus so that you can build up your butt muscles essentially, and there will also be a core component as well because one really complements the other. So to begin, we're just going to sit and check in just for a moment, just sitting comfortably with our back stacked up nice and straight, right over the hips, the head over the spine. Close the eyes and just breathe for a moment. Just inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. How are you doing today? Good job. And now we can just come on to our hands and knees and we can get started. Spread the fingers out nice and wide. Bring the hands under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. And we can start by warming up the spine by doing some cat-cow. Exhale, roll the hips in, arch the spine, bring the chin to the chest. Inhale, come back up. Lift the hips, engage the core, lift the head. Just move with the breath. Exhale, roll in. Inhale, come back up. Good job. And one last time. Excellent job. Then just move from side to side. Bring the shoulders to one side, the hips to the other side. Just doing what feels good here. All right. And from here, we're going to do a spinal balance. We want to leave the left hand on the mat, stretch the right arm out, and then just stretch that left leg out. Spin the pinky toe down and lift that heel up. Really trying to level the hips out by turning the big toe down, reaching through the heel, reaching through the fingertips. Keep that core engaged. Exhale, come back to center. Switch sides. Now the right leg, left arm. Stretch the left arm out. And then really reaching through that right heel, activating the glute as you do so. Exhale, come back to center. Again, right arm, left leg. So either you can hold, keep your core engaged, really feeling the stretch in that muscle, or slowly, with intention, bring the elbow and the knee together. Lengthen back through on the in-breath. Moving slowly with control, engage the core as you do this. Reach back through. Again. And then one last time, really bringing it in. Awesome, good job. Come back to center. Now the left arm, right leg. Spin the pinky toe down, reach through the fingertips. Really activate that glute. Bring the elbow and the knee together. Inhale, lengthen through. Again. Keeping the core engaged, really activating the core as you bring the elbow and knee together. Feel the glute activate as you stretch that right leg out. Well done. Come back to center. Next, we can come down onto the forearms. Adjust your shirt. Come on down so that the elbows are right under the shoulders. We're going to take the right knee and we're just going to pull it into the chest 3 times. So 1, 2, 3, stretch it out. And then we're going to do pulses, 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, 1, 2, 3. Engage the core as you do so. Lift it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Switch to the left side. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Stretch it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3. Stretch it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Right side again. On the exhale, just bring it in. 1, 2, 3. And then stretch it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, 1, 2, 3. Stretch it out. Try to keep that left hip over the right knee. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it back in. Bring that left knee in twice. Stretch it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale, bring it in. Engage the core. 10 pulses. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Come back up to the hands and knees. Stay on the left hand. Stretch the right leg out. Open up the chest. Bring yourself to a side plank. Left shoulder comes forward, right shoulder comes back. Just lift up and pulse. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. Good job. Switch sides. Come to the right hand. Stretch the left leg out. You can leave your left hand on your hip. Just lift it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And hold. Just for a couple seconds. Good job. Just come back to the hands and knees and get set up for downward facing dog. Make sure the hands are under the shoulders, the knees are under the hips. Look back behind you to make your big toes disappear. And then we're just going to tuck the toes under. Bring the hips up, shoulders down. Pedal the feet back and forth. Push one heel to the floor, then the other. On the in-breath, we're going to lift the right leg up. Just float it up. Push that left heel down. Bring the right leg up as high as you can. Really feeling it in your glutes. Exhale, we're going to take that right knee to the left elbow. Inhale, come back up. And again. Exhale, bring the right knee to the left elbow. This will work your obliques. One more time. Bring it up and then just step that right foot forward. Set it down between your hands. Make your way up to a high lunge. So we've got that left heel. We're reaching back through the left heel. You can bring the hands to prayer position. We're squeezing the inner thighs together. Just staying with the breath. Trying to keep the chest lined up with the short side of the mat. Then just bring that left foot down. Take the hands back behind you. Come down to about a 45-degree angle. Open the chest up nice and wide. Hold the lunge. Just make your way to airplane. Slowly bring the fingers back behind the back. Fold forward over that right leg. Open up the chest. Good. Now bring both hands back to the mat. Step the right foot back and make your way to downward facing dog. Just pedal the feet back and forth. Come to plank or kneeling plank. Squeeze the elbows into the sides. Slowly come down. Make your way to cobra or up dog. Just open up the chest. Have all 10 toenails pressed into the mat. Bring the shoulder blades together. Let the head fall back. Tuck the toes under. Go back to down dog. Just pedal the feet back and forth. Head hangs heavy. Shoulders come down. On your next in-breath, lift the left leg up. Get it up as high as you can, pushing that right heel into the floor. On the exhale, bring the knee up, cross it in front of you, going to the right elbow. Lift the left leg up. If this isn't working for you, find your own version of three-legged dog. And then just step that left foot up. Set it down between the hands. Come up to high lunge. We're reaching back through this right leg. We have our hands in prayer position. We're just staying with the breath. We're staying lined up with the short side of the mat. Just set that right foot down. Hold the lunge. Keep the chest lined up with the short side of the mat. Bring the hands back behind the back. Lace the fingers together. Open the chest up. Let the head fall back. And then just fold forward over the left leg. Bring the arms up if that feels good. Making your way to humble warrior. Relax and release into the posture. Slowly bring your hands back to the mat. Step the left foot back. Make your way to downward facing dog. Come to plank or kneeling plank. Move through your chaturanga. Slowly come down. Inhale into cobra this time. Really pushing the pelvis to the floor. Trying to have all of the toenails pressed into the mat. Just open up the chest. And then come all the way up to up dog if that works for you. And then make your way back to downward facing dog. And just hang out here for a minute. Just pedal your feet back and forth, pushing one heel to the floor, then the other. Walk the feet up, going into a forward fold. Just hang out for a moment. Slowly roll yourself back up, one vertebrae at a time. Good job. Now, come to the outside edge of the mat, and we're going to bring our hands in front of us to prayer position, and we're just going to do some squats. So bring the hips back, try to keep the knees over the feet, come back, use the glutes to come back up. If it's easier for you, bring the arms out, come back up. Exhale, come out, come down as far as you can, engage your glutes to push yourself back up. We'll do a few more of these. 4, 5, 6, we'll go to 10. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Bring the feet closer together, hands to prayer position. Just make your way to chair pose. Make sure your big toes are pointed forward. Bring the knees straight out. Pull the pelvis in, open up the chest. And then turn to the right side, bringing that left elbow to the right knee. Left shoulder comes forward, right shoulder comes back. Trying to square the hips up with the short side of the mat, bringing the right hip back. Good job. Come back to center. Just bend one leg as you straighten the other. Slowly bring yourself back up. Rolling your body up. Do a couple shoulder rotations. Hands back to prayer position. Sink back to chair. Make sure the knees come straight out. Pull the pelvis in, open up the chest. Trying to sink a little further into it and then twist to the left. Right elbow comes to the left knee. Right shoulder comes forward, left shoulder comes back. Slowly come back to center. Pedal your feet, bring your hands to the floor, step your feet back. Good job. And then just slowly stretch the legs out, come down onto the mat. We're just going to bring ourselves down into a nice low cobra. So a good alternation, a good alternative to cobra is Sphinx pose, and that's where you have your forearms under you. This still gives you a nice gentle back bend, but we can also do cobra where we bring our hands back by our shoulders. We want to really work to push our pelvis into the floor. This will take any compression off of our low back. And working to lift up with our torso. Have the legs stretched out back behind us, trying to have our toenails pushing into the ground. Working on lifting up. And now we're just going to stretch our arms out back behind our back. Palms are facing up. Lift the legs up, open up the chest. Make your way to locust pose. And release. Good job. And then just come to the side, the right side. You can support your head with your hand. Stretch the bottom leg out. Bend the top leg. Support the rest of your body with your top hand. So we're going to engage the core, leave the foot right on the ankle, and kind of reach through the heel on that bottom leg. And then just lift that top leg up, drop it back down. You should really be feeling this in the glutes. So being very aware, bring it up as high as you can, drop it back down. Two more. Good job. And then bend both legs. Keep the core engaged and just line the shins up with the long edge of the mat. Bring the top leg up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. This time leave the feet together. You're almost done. You've got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Just switch sides. We've almost made it all the way through. I'm so proud of you. Stretch yourself out along the back edge of the mat. Bring your legs out to a 45-degree angle. Reach through the heel of that bottom leg and then just bend that top leg a bit. And lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then bend both legs, line the shins up with the long edge of the mat. Keep the core engaged. Just bring it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then one more time, just keep the feet together and lift the top leg up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Then just bring yourself to a comfortable seated position. Thank you so much for joining me today. You did a really good job. You worked so hard. If you like this video, please feel free to like. If you subscribe, you'll see more videos like this. And share, share, share. Until next time, my friend, may love and light be yours. Namaste.